Today I want to show you how to cook or fry bee hoon Singapore style. Warm up the frying pan with some and add in some oil. I like to add in a little bit of oil, not too much. I prefer the dish to be healthy. Then add in the chopped garlic and ginger into the oil. The oil could be reasonably hot, not too hot. Then fry the mixture until it's golden brown, and you can actually smell the aroma. Don't let it be burnt, so be careful if you use very little oil like me. Then I add in the chopped cabbage as well as the sliced onion into the mixture there. Fry it for a while. Medium heat. I use medium heat so that it won't get burned. You can take your time. I prefer actually to use a Chinese wok. This frying pan is a bit too small, and the portion I'm going to cook is for 3 people. So fry the mixture, the cabbage, the onion, mix well with the garlic, chopped garlic, and the chopped ginger. Next, I add in the meat, which is pork, and the cuttlefish. I'll leave the prawn aside. These 3 items are actually cooked earlier, pre-cooked, and I make stock or broth out of these 3 items, as well as the prawn head, which I fry with some oil and then boil it together, so you get a rich, nice stock or broth, which I'll use for this cooking. I don't use MSG nor too much salt. See, I add in the stock or the broth, call it, stir it. So I don't use much oil, so I use the broth. It's more like a stir fried than fried bee hoon, so to speak. After I prefer to use the chopstick, so I stir the items until you can get the aroma, the smell. It's nice smell. Very appetizing. Then now I add in the bee hoon, which I soak earlier in cold water for about 5 minutes. Then stir. After adding in the bee hoon, you stir. I'll stir, mix with the cabbage and all the other items in the frying pan. So now the prawn is being added, or the shrimp we call it. I add in more stock to make it wet a little bit. The bee hoon be a bit wet, soak. I prefer it to be like this, a bit wet. Stir the mixture, stir, say, for a while until you feel that it is about to be cooked. I add in some pepper, some white pepper, and half a teaspoon of salt. Now don't add in too much because the stock is a bit, I add in some salt or soya sauce in the stock, so it could be a bit salty, but I don't want the dish, this bee hoon, to be salty, so it's just nice. It's perfect actually. Stir the mixture. I think the overall duration will be just below 5 minutes, or around 5 minutes to cook this item. So I stir and mix. I don't add in water. It's moist because of the stock, the broth, and the broth is, if the broth is tasty, the whole item will be tasty, the whole bee hoon. And now this is the final result. It looks yummy. It tastes yummy too. Thank you.